Hello, 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 and welcome, thine faces back, to a new game that you've never seen before, called Peglin. I'm having some recording difficulties with some Minecraft stuff that I did where OBS kind of crashed on me, and I just don't feel like fixing it, so Minecraft's kind of on the pause. This is a fun little game that I've watched played quite a bit. It's a mix between Plinko and... I didn't know that I could push buttons. It's Plinko, roguelike Plinko. You're exploring the woods. You use little Plinko balls to do really cool stuff. You play as this little guy. He's Peglin. Jack of all trades. You can unlock different characters that have different specialities. His is Jack of all trades, access to almost all orbs, the little balls you throw, and relics, special items you get to change how the game's played. Flexibility and adaptability are key to the Peglin's victory. We start with this relic called Peglin Tuition. Battle rewards and chests contain additional options. We're just gonna. So right here, these are the relics. Enhanced gunpowder bombs activate nearby pegs. That's interesting. I like that. First peg hit by each orb gets plus 10 to damage dealt. When you hit a peg, it's normally like 1 damage. We'll get into it. Or steak. Heal 6 when reloading. That actually sounds nice. I like healing options. Not that I've never played this game before, but I've just watched enough of it that I have a general idea about what I want to do. But I think I'm going to get the Adventurine, if I'm saying that right. Yes. So we start with a few rocks in the forest here. And we're going to, that's a mystery room, and that's a boss to fight. So in the very first boss that we fight here, we're against 2 slimes. 2 bigger slimes are coming up. We have this little pebble here. Pebble. Level 1 does 2 damage on normal hits, 4 damage if we hit a crit. Crit is that little yellow thing right there. That reload or refreshes all of the board. These bombs, you hit them twice and they explode. Then there's these little gold coins in some of the pegs. And when you hit the gold coins, you collect the gold, which is seen right up there. And you can use it to do stuff. I feel like the game audio is still just a little bit loud. So or maybe I just need to turn the music down? Background music? Because I like sound effects. We want the sound effects. We just don't want the music to be too much. But yeah, so I'm going to try and hit this little crit here so that we do more damage. Pretty easy to hit. It's going to bounce around a little bit. You see the coins getting collected. Nice little refresh. Boop. Boom. That was a lot of damage to that poor little slime. But then we saw that peg that I hit, which turned into a bomb. I didn't think it was supposed to do that. You have some... No. Relics? It was a 10. So I don't know why it turned into a bomb. But so when you hit the little 2, that would be 12, I do believe, instead of just regular 2. But this guy's pretty much guaranteed dead, so we're just trying to get a little bit of gold. As much gold as we can before bopping him once more. There, we see a 10. And then we have Dag Orb. It does very little damage on regular attacks, but is incredibly strong on crits. If you don't think you can hit a crit this turn, you can discard it to the garbage icon, and then they just get kind of a free turn. And that's a little trash can. So I think we're gonna... those crits actually are a little bit buried, but I think if we do this on this 10, we're gonna have a good chance at bouncing over there towards that crit. We're gonna see. Yep. Nice. Kablam! 100 damage. He just outright dead. And there we got another crit. This guy's pretty tanky. I think I would rather just get some gold. Well, we get a crit anyways. But we also still get some gold. Nice little bit of gold. And then we got... Okay, so all slimes are on the board. So let's try and hit some bombs here. Oh, that didn't quite bounce. Ah, there we go. 2 bombs. And I believe they do 50 damage apiece. So we just kill both of them. And there we go. So now we can get a... These are our rewards. We can get a new orb, or we can upgrade an existing orb. So we can get a second dag orb. Crit ball. Every attack is a crit on the crit ball. So we can see its little damage right there. 0 and 4. Converts every 8 hit. I'm guessing every 8th peg hit to a crit. Doesn't activated crits when hit. Yeah, so if you do heavy crit builds, that plus dag orb actually wouldn't be horrible. This orb is affected by must circle, spiness, and balance 2 times. Grants all orbs plus X plus 0 on regular attacks, and then crits get that, and then balance. So that's going to give everyone. So that's a 4/4 if I'm reading that right, because it says 2 times. So that sounds like it might just be a really big orb. Or buck orb grants bulwark. Pegs are hit when orb makes contact with them. In almost all cases, activate. I don't know what bulwark does, and it doesn't exactly let me see. I thought I was reading that for everything. Yeah, I think I actually like the signal orb. We'll see what it does. And then we can see, and we level it up. It does 2 and 3, and then 3 and 4. It's always X and X. Must circle. So it's 2, 2, and 2. So I think we just have to add 2 to every one of these. Actually, we're just going to continue. We're going to save our money. And now we have an option. We can do a random encounter or fight a dude. And we can also get some extra coins along the way. So I think I'm going to go for the random encounter. Woo! Just because I didn't really get too much. I'm not too sure. The red ones are big bosses, bigger bosses. You catch a glimpse of an ethereal Peglin. It appears to be some kind of an echo of its former self. Or you! Oh, we get to upgrade an orb. I guess dag orb. Sure. Ooh, little Peglin. And then we want to look at the map here and see. So we can kind of scroll through and look through the forest and see how everything's going to go. So that's a shop. I think we're going to go there. So we're going to go to the left. Not, how do I, M again, I guess? Yeah. Blah. Another random encounter. We get a relic. We can start with 3 bombs or deal full damage to enemies with resistances. I don't really like either of those. I don't know about enemies with resistance. That feels like a weird thing. So I guess extra bombs. And then this is an interesting thing. If you can activate all of these bombs, you get an extra reward. We're not even going to try that. You need like special equipment to be able to do that. We're just going to swing right on down to the shop here and see what's for sale. By this other Peglin. I don't know what his fun name is, but we can buy a few different orbs and a few different relics. Necro Blamser can only hit bombs. Hits are refreshed back to pegs. Causes target enemy. Can target enemy. Upgrades each peg hit plus 1 damage. It's interesting actually. But we don't really, shuffles. Yeah, I know that one. It mixes refreshes and crits. I don't really care about that one. Ball lightning zaps an additional nearby pegs. Every bounce can target enemy hit. Critical hits attack enemies in a column. Spinfectious string. Each turn enemies. So I think that's like poison. Spinfection, like infection. Wall bounces do damage. Whenever you gain must circle, gain 1 extra. I don't know what that is. Cookie, heal time 2 every time the board is refreshed. Every 11 coins collected is a crit. Or remove an orb. And not a lot of selection that I actually care about. But we're going to get rid of the pebbles because they don't do too much. It's going to weaken me a little bit here for now because I'm not going to have as much to fight. And see, if we go to the left, we actually lose an encounter. That's just 1. If we go right, we go 1, 2, which gives us more options at gold and more options at treasure. So we're going to try for that. It's gonna be a little bit. All right. And you can push F and just make things faster. So, sure. That's what I wanted. Okay, so we're fighting slimes. Got Dagorb and there's a crit right there. So it's pretty hard not to just do that. Bloop, 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 bloop. And even hit a bomb. Bam. That dude, he got hit for a lot more than he was expecting. These are just regular slimes, so we kind of want to save some of the bombs. That's a lot of damage on just that dude there. It's nice knowing you. We're just going to get some gold. Ooh, and a nice little refresh. Wham! A little rock here. It's a nice 20 and 10. So it's like those two alone. That's enough to kill slime. The adventurine definitely doing work there. Do I get the crit if I go at just an angle there? Yeah. Ooh! I did not, but I got the bomb. And bombs make things bouncy, in case that was not obvious. And that was a lot of damage on that guy. So I know there's a 30 there. I just kind of want to get a little bit more gold first. So I think we're going to do some of that right there. Yep. Okay. Oh, and he died anyways. Okay, we get Echo. Ooh, Echo can be fun. So that it adds in the previous attack's damage. Volt Orb upgrades pegs. That actually does a lot of good work. Summoning Circle summons a copy. That I've seen some fun stuff. And Restore heals 4 when fired. Can only be used once per battle. I think these, if you upgrade them... Nope, not that one. Okay. I actually want that. I want that one right there. Yeah, because I've seen some fun stuff. And then we could get that one for a heal. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I actually kind of like the idea of that. And then we're just going to go, let's see, what's the best treasure? Yeah, 2 treasures. So if we go right and then left, we get 2 treasures. So we're going to do just that. Aha. Super Boots heal 1 for every peg hit while successfully navigating. So that's only after battle. You don't take any fire from the damage. That's actually not... It's not great for battle, but it can be a nice little convenient thing. Or grab a hand, flying enemies are attacked horizontally, allowing for improved targeting. That one actually really can come in handy sometimes. But I don't have anything that does over damage, so I think that's actually a little bit of a loss. We're going to take the Super Boots just because I don't know how good I'm going to be at actually navigating. Might be kind of bad at it, actually. So we have the option of 2 treasures. Which way it goes? I think we want to stay more in the middle. Like, we can try and fight this mini boss here and then still hit up a shop. So we're going to try for right, 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 left, right. Yeah. Right. What goodies does this have? Ah, pebbles are better. And then the grabby hand again. I'm trying to get rid of the pebbles, so I'm not going to take that one. We'll take the grabby hand. And then... Mystery? Yep. Not as much excitement going on there. Oh, the mystery is just a battle. Okay, so this is going to fire... Summons 1 copy of the next orb in your deck. So that will then bring in the healing one, which doesn't actually do us any good whatsoever. The order of this is actually quite terrible. So we're gonna bin this guy. Oh, that was probably a misplay actually, because this is only usable once per battle. So nice. Lots of bombs. That's a lot of bombs. All right, well, that was a thing, I guess. We want to target that guy because flyers are a little bit faster. We'll go ahead and try for another bomb or two. They're all just dead. Math is my passion. Deal just enough damage to defeat an enemy. Interesting. We can't afford any of those, so we're just going to continue along our way. And we want to try and fight the big boss here. So we're going to do something like that. Look at all the healing that we're getting in from the boots. Okay. Dagorb with crit. I like it. So we're going to do that right there. Ooh, 150. You out, son. This guy we can bin, and then we just send a pebble in there. I'm gonna bounce it off that. Oh, not. I went a lot wider than I wanted it to, but can't win them all. Get in. It's like just a very bouncy peg. There we go. Nice little bomb. Nice bomb. Nice bomb. Glorious bomb. Working well. Blah. That's a lot of extra damage for that little guy. And I don't know what this one's going to do, actually, because there's nothing else in the deck. Oh, it did deal some damage because we hit the upgraded pegs. I'm going to bin that. And see what happens there. Oh. Enough to kill him. I really would like to work my way down into that refresh orb. Still didn't get it. Alright. There we go. Bam. So I wanted that because I want the 10s, 20s. I was really hoping I'd walk into that crit too, but not so much. Suppose, actually, yeah, we can get a free 20 here and heal a little bit, so might as well. Even though it doesn't do any damage, hitting that 20 will fire off a little bit. So I'm going to do a bunch of pegs, a bunch of pebbles. So I actually kind of want to chuck them down in there and see if we can't do the bombs. Like so. 60 left. Can we do it? Not with that kind of arc. Ouch. Well, there's just a free 30. That gets it. That's all the more we needed. Nice. Okay. Or bust grants must circle. Grants 2 bulwark. Still don't know what that is. Chemball hazard applies poison slime to every 7 pegs hit. Don't understand what that does. Orbsium activates each peg 2 times, can target any enemy. That's nice. That's nice. I kind of like that one. Best orb fence. Deal 1 damage for every bulwark. I've been saying bulwark, but it's bulwark. I think we're actually going to upgrade. We're going to do this guy. And I don't really need the more heals. But I feel like, can we do it again? Can. Okay. And we get a relic. I forgot because we beat the guy. Refresh course. Every 4 times the board is refreshed, randomly gain must circle or finesse. I guess that's a wordplay for finesse. Deal extra damage the longer the orbs are in flight, or whenever you lose health, deal 2 times that amount to all enemies. I think that will actually be quite handy. Whenever you lose health, deal twice that damage to all enemies. Yeah, why not? And we do want to go to the shop. And I don't suffer for negative negative directions. So let's just try and get a little bit extra gold. Didn't even need to worry about the fire. I did just spend all my money right before going to the shop. Yeah, we're one shy from doing anything. That was not smart of me. All right. So we can fight, or we can get more loot. Let's try again to make it to the. Well, actually, last time I tried that, he ended up over there. So let's do the inverse of that. And he's. All right, I guess we're fighting. Sure. Ooh, flying enemies. Only once per battle, so we're gonna bin that. Look at this nice little crit right there. Can I bounce up into that crit? That is the question. Skim right past that refresh orb, but it's pixel perfect. Got it. Nice. And we even got the 10 again. Wonderful. Boom. That is a lot more damage than that little guy needed. So we're gonna take out another bunch of them just by doing that. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. So this is just the run of bats. Let's try and collect up some gold. And you're not gonna get me anything unless I hit that 10. Yeah. Oh, it did summon something? I have no idea. What is that, like itself? And reload. If you notice on the reload, everyone gets a free move, so we don't really like the reloads. So this is gonna summon 3 pebbles. Crits aren't bad, but I think we're gonna get just enough damage. We've been getting enough damage just by hitting these things normally. Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot more damage than that one little bat guy needed to die. Do that. And then a 30 makes you dead. And only 17. We're gonna try and get coins. I think we're just gonna get enough damage naturally. Try and get some more coins. Yep. Okay. There we go. Double doubles the amount of spinfection. We aren't really doing anything with spinfection. There's the Necro Orb again. Ballard for Ballard. Grants Spiness. And Rub Orb extra bouncy. I think we're going to upgrade. I think you just do health. No, you do damage. Still can only be used once per battle, though. Do we only get one level? One of those? Show all orb levels? Oh, we do. Okay, I don't know why I wasn't. So it does do more damage, but I feel like Dag Orb, as much as I don't really want to spend the money on upgrading him, we're going to be fighting a boss. Yeah, it's still only for crits, though, so I think you are the way to go. Yes. Okay. And then we get to fight the mole. Oh, no, it's not a mole, it's a slime. All right, interesting. Bombs, I guess. Bloop. This is gonna fire a bunch of stones, so let's just arc it up in there and see what happens. Nice. Ouch. And bomb? No. Wanted the bomb. Ouch. The crit moved. No. Is there a reason to go that hard down for a crit? I think so, because Dagorb is just garbage if we don't. Woo! But it does very well if we do hit the crit. Okay, and then do we care about healing now? Is now the time? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I want both these things. Nice. Good damage, good damage, good damage. If we can do that again. Nope. Oh, wait. But Dagorb will do it. Oh, I really wanted that 10. Dagorb won't do it. Dagorb did it! Yes! End of slime. End of the slime. We get... Sir K? Sir K? Multi-ball 1. Ooh. That's not what I know of multi-ball, but that's interesting. Infirm Orb detonates bombs and destroys shields. That's interesting. Interest Payment, level 1. Grants extra damage for gold held. I like the sound of that from an interesting point of view, but I think we're actually going to take this guy. And then promptly upgrade him. Not quite enough for another time. And then a relic for beating the boss. All pegs have durable. That's actually not bad because we have the thing that buffs them. All orbs get +2, but it contains 1 less crit. I might be all right with that if we could replace Dagorb. Every 3 pegs hit provide explosive force until the board is refreshed. That one could be fun. And that one we can't do as long as we have the heal orb. So I think durable or kinetic. We're going to go with durable. And that's level 1. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Next up, we'll do next level. But that'll be in the next episode. Out.